Oh, it's really hot today. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, but it's empty. Ice, but I still haven't got any drink. Ah, that's better. Lovely. Oh no! No, it's all gone. Empty bottles have got their uses, you know. I've got an idea. Let's make something. A frighteningly fantastic bottle monster skittle game. Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. A clean, empty plastic bottle. Some brightly coloured poster paint. Some sticky stuff. Some coloured paper. Ooh. An egg box. And some feathers. Whoa! Now, to make your own bottle monster, like this one here, first mix half a cup of brightly coloured poster paint with half a cup of white sticky PVA glue, like this. Let's give this a quick mix with a paintbrush. And now, let's pour this mixture into our bottle. There. Now, be very careful. This is very tricky, so it's probably best to ask an adult to help you. I'll screw the lid back onto the bottle and give it a shake to colour the inside. Oh, that was fun. Now let's take the top off the bottle and pour the rest of the paint into a plastic cup or onto an old newspaper and leave it to dry overnight. Good night. Morning. I'll just get rid of these. Now, first thing to do is to put our lid back on the bottle, like that, and then move these bits to the side because it's now time to start drawing our monster's face. Now, we can draw a different monster part on a different piece of coloured paper. Let's draw the monster's eyes on yellow. There. And we could draw the monster's nose on green. There. And we could draw the monster's mouth on blue. Let's cut out all of our monster face parts with scissors, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Then glue the monster parts onto the bottle. There, perfect. But our monster needs horns. And for this, we need to find the two pointy bits of an egg box, like this, and cut them out very carefully. So they look like that. There. Now be careful because this is a bit tricky and it's probably best to ask an adult to help you. Now let's stick these horns onto our monster. There's one. And there's the second horn on top too. And now we can paint the horns. You can do them any colour you like, but I'm going to do them orange. For a finishing touch, add a couple of feathers to the top with a loop of sticky tape. There you go. Like that. There, all done. Now you know how to make one bottle monster. Why not make lots of them? Now, if I get my ball, we're ready for a monster game of Skittles. Whoa, look at all these bottle monsters. Oh, this one's got extra bobbles from an egg box. That one's got 3 eyes, and this one here is wearing a hat. Your bottle monster can be anything you want it to be. Right, here we go. Ready, steady, go! Wow, what a shot! I'm having a bit of trouble with my paint. It's completely stuck in the bottle. One more try. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Oh, well, not to worry. This giant splat has given me a great idea. Let's try something. Turn splats, dribbles, plops and dollops into hilarious splat monsters. Let's make it! We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Some coloured paper. Some tubes or containers of runny paint. And a black felt tip pen. Whoa! Now, to make a splat monster, like this one here, get yourself a piece of paper and some paint and squeeze it over the page like this. It looks like a splat. Splat all over the paper. Now try some dribbles. Get yourself a new piece of paper, some paint, and start dribbling. Dribble all over your card. Now try some splodges. Get yourself a new piece of paper and some paint and start splodging. All over the card. And now leave all your pictures to dry. When all the paint's dry, choose your favourite pattern. I like splats. And now, draw yourself a monster. Make it as silly as you like. It could have 5 legs, 2 heads, suckers for feet or tentacles for arms. Go wild! But don't draw the eyes yet. For these, get 2 white circles and draw on black dots. Now stick them onto your monster. Let's give him some eyebrows. There, he's ready to cut out. Let's do that, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Ooh. Looking good, hey? Oh. There. Great. And you can try making lots of different monsters using all of your different patterns. It's a dribble monster with teeth. It's a splodge monster with 3 eyes. Lots of splat monsters. And the great thing about them is that they're not real monsters, because there's no such thing. Oh. Oh, I spoke too soon. Again, I'm just painting a picture. I'm nearly finished. Ooh, I wonder who that could be. I better get cleaned up. All right, I'm nearly coming. Oh no, just a tick. My beautiful picture. Now, I'm coming, hang on. Right, Hello? Oh, I don't believe it. There was no one there. I've ruined my picture. And I've run out of wipes. Hang on. This gives me a great idea. Let's try something.
Try making a surprising picture using the lid of an old packet of wipes.
Oh, let's make it! As well as a plastic wipes lid, we'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Come on. Some paper, card and scissors. Some paint and some paintbrushes. White sticky dots, a pen and a glue stick. Whew. Whoa! Now, to make a surprise picture like this one here, you first need to take the lid off an empty pack of wipes. Now, this is quite tricky, so you might want to ask an adult to help you. There we go. Now, let's bring in some coloured paper, open up our lid, and place it down on the paper, sticky side up. Now, we're going to get a pencil and draw very lightly inside this hole here. Now, let's put this paper to one side for a minute. Keep our lid here, but close it and put it sticky side up onto some card. Now, again, lightly with our pencil, we're going to draw along the 4 straight edges of this lid. Now, if we add 4 corners, we can join up these lines and make a rectangle door shape. Now, we need to cut this shape out, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Ooh, ooh. When you've cut out your door, put it to one side for a second and bring in some other card and our flap again and push it down, this time sticky side down, onto the card. Yeah. Let's bring our door shape back in. Here it is, and glue it on top of this front flap. Here, on there. Now we've got our door, we need the room to go around it, and you can colour it in however you want, like this. Let's paint our one. And now when it's dry, finish it off with some black pen detail. There, it looks like a room. It's got a carpet, a picture on the wall, and it's even been painted black inside the door. Now, let's draw a surprise to go inside here. How about a ghost with his arm opening the door? Right, let's do that on our coloured paper that we drew on earlier. Stick on 2 white sticky dots for eyes. And then we need to cut our ghost out, but be careful because scissors are sharp. So now we have our ghost. Ooh, let's glue him in the doorway. Ooh. Anyone in? That is surprising. So why don't you try some other ideas? Look at this. Whoa! It's an elephant opening the door with its trunk. Or this one. Ooh, I wonder who that could be.
Only me?
Ah! Oh, you made me jump, you little monster. Oh, it's minute make time. Come on, everyone. Hey, it's minute make time. And here's what we're going to make today. A one-eyed monster.
Aye, aye.
Now, to make this one-eyed monster, you will need a feather, a pen, some scissors, some green card, and a googly eye and some air-drying clay that you can get from an art and craft shop. I've got them. Right, I'm going to put my air-drying clay down there at the moment and leave it in the bag, but here's my googly eye. Put that down there. Now, do you think it's possible to make this in just 1 minute?
Not a chance.
Well, I think I can, Tocky. I will have to move very quickly, but don't worry, I'll remind you how to do it at the end. Are you ready? Let's make it in a minute. Start the clock. Right, I'm going to get one big lump of clay and roll it into a ball and then squash it into the body shape of my monster. Then I'm going to get two smaller lumps of clay and roll them into small sausages. These are going to be the monster's legs. There we go, they're the legs, and there's the body. Okay, looking good. Right, I'm going to get a feather now and stick that in the top there, and then give my monster an eye. Now we need to give him some arms, don't we? So for that, we can draw those on the side of this card here. There's one arm, there's two arms, and now I'm going to cut these out.
Be careful.
Don't worry, Tocky, I'm being careful. Here we go. Oh, I'm running out of time. Right, going to cut round here. There we go. Come on now. Don't fail me, scissors, don't fail me.
Come on, slow coach.
I'm going as quick as I can, Tocky. There we go, there's one in there, and one in there. There, I've done it.
Lucky, lucky.
Hey, that was lucky. And if you've got more than a minute, you can paint your monster a nice bright colour. How about an orange stripy one? You can even make one with two eyes, like this blue spotty one.
Don't I look great?
One-eyed monsters made in a minute. Why don't you try it? Here's a reminder of how to do it.
Let's go back to the beginning and take another look. Squash clay into a ball for the monster's body. Roll two sausage shapes for the legs and stick them onto the body. Stick a feather on top and then stick on the googly eye. Draw two arms on the coloured paper, cut them out, and finally stick the arms into your one-eyed monster.
Why don't you try making it in a minute? I'm just finishing off this picture of a dog. Here we go. There, all done. What do you think? It's not bad, is it? But it needs some extra magic. I just love it when art comes alive and leaps out off the page. Oh no, my dog's leapt right off the page. I think he might have been barking mad. But I tell you what, he's given me a great idea. Let's try something.
Try making a paper plate picture using clever folding to make your drawings really stand out.
Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Come on. Some coloured card and a pen. A paper plate. A white sticker and a glue stick. And a pair of scissors. Whoa! Now, to make a plate picture like this one here with a super sea monster, you need to get yourself a coloured paper plate. Now, you can choose whatever colour you like, but I think this red one will look rather nice. Now, get a blue piece of paper or card and draw a round puddle shape like this. Now, this is going to be the sea. Now, cut this shape out very carefully, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Ooh, ooh. Now, stick your sea to your plate with glue like this. Now, to make the hedge at the back here, take a piece of green paper or card and draw a wobbly cloud-like shape like this. Now, very carefully, cut this shape out. Now we're going to turn this shape over and fold up the bottom edge like this. This makes a flap, and if we glue along this flap, we can stick our hedge to the plate. Now for the sea monster. For this we need some monster coloured card, and you can choose whatever colour you like, but I think we should use yellow right now. Let's start drawing all our monster body parts. Now remember to start your drawing at the bottom edge of your paper or card because we're going to be doing some more folding later. Right, let's draw a nice big head shape. Now for the body, let's draw a half circle shape with another smaller half circle inside it. And of course, a tail shape. There, and when you're happy with all your monster body parts, carefully cut them out. And when you've cut out all your monster parts, why not give it some extra detail with a pen? You could do stripes, spots, or whatever you like, really. And don't forget to give your monster an eye with a white sticker and a black dot. And why not add a smile? There we go. And when you're happy with all your monster parts, turn them over. And once again, fold up the bottom edge to make flaps. And when you've folded all your pieces and made all of your flaps, glue your monster into place. And when it's finished, it looks like this. Isn't it fantastic? And you could try some other standout pictures too. How about a car? It's made by cutting out a house, a bush and a car. Or maybe a ship at sea. It's made by drawing a boat, some waves and a sun behind them. Paper plate pictures, a real monster of an idea.
Why, thank you.
My pleasure. Hey? I'm just practicing my silly faces. Look. Ooh. Oh, that's a really funny face. And I know what will make it even funnier. A big silly nose. No, not this big silly nose. I mean a nose like this. Oh, that's very funny. Let's try one more. Yes, now that is a really funny face. And do you know, this has given me a great idea. Let's try something.
Try making a funny furry monster face with a big nose.
Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Some paint and a paintbrush. A washing ball. Some paper and coloured card. Glue and a ruler. A black pen, stickers and a pom-pom. Oh! Now, to make a monster face like this funny one here, you need to get a piece of coloured card like this. Now this can be any colour you like. Now get a small square of card in the same colour and we're going to very carefully cut it in half to make 2 triangles. Now be careful because scissors are sharp. There we go. These are going to be the monster's ears. Let's glue them in position, 1 in each corner. There, very good. Now we need to get some different coloured paper. A smaller piece will do, and we're going to draw 2 circles. Now it's easier to do this if you draw around something that's round, like this bottle of gloopy glue. These are going to be the eyes. Now let's cut them out very carefully. Stick 2 white stickers onto your eyes to make them really stand out. But don't worry, if you haven't got stickers, you could always draw circles on white paper and cut them out. Now, to make these eyes look a bit more monster-like, let's add a big black dot in the middle for pupils. Now, glue the eyes onto the monster's face. Now this looks really good, but I think our monster needs some eyebrows. So let's grab our pom-pom and very carefully make a snip in the middle of it with our scissors. There we go. And now if we very gently pull it apart, we get bushy eyebrows. Now we can lay the eyebrows down on top of the picture, around the eyes, and glue them into place. We need to give our monster a mouth. So let's draw a black line like this at the bottom of the picture. We can use a ruler to help us. Then cut triangles out of some white paper and glue them along the line to make a grumpy mouth with sharp teeth. Our monster's missing something. He's missing a nose, and for that we need a round plastic container. Now any type will do, but this washing ball works really well. Now ask an adult to help you find one and thoroughly clean one out. And then you need to paint it in a special gloopy mixture that's made up of half paint and half gloopy glue. Let's give it a mix. Let's get painting. When it's dry, glue the nose onto your monster. There. And now for a finishing touch, we can add some coloured stickers to give our monster a spotty face. Brilliant! What a funny monster face! And why not try some other monsters with different funny noses? This monster has 3 eyes and a nose made out of a plastic egg. Or why not try a happy monster with a big nose made out of an old plastic bowl? Fantastic, funny monster faces. Why don't you try making one? Oh, I wonder who that could be. Let's have a look. Oh, look, it's just a big monster with a funny nose.
I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, all right then. Hello.
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Oh, why does the doorbell always go while I'm doing the washing up? Who could that be?
Boo.
Oh, it's just a big scary green monster saying boo. Wait a minute. A big scary green monster saying boo. Oh, that was a bit of a surprise. But that monster and these rubber gloves have given me a great idea. Let's make something.
Make a monster rubber glove hand to surprise your friends.
Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. An old rubber glove in whatever colour you want your monster hand to be. How about green? Some coloured card and some tissue paper. PVA gloopy glue, some cotton wool and a pipe cleaner. Ooh. An old long sock. An old wooden spoon, some furry material and a black pen. Wow! Now, to make your very own scary rubber glove monster hand, like this one here. First of all, you need to get a rubber glove, like this one here, and a wooden spoon, and then put the wooden spoon inside the rubber glove, like this. Now we need to get lots of cotton wool, and we're going to stuff the rubber glove full of it, making sure that we get into all of the fingers on the glove too. Once the hand is full of cotton wool, we can keep everything in place by tying a pipe cleaner around the bottom. Now it's time to make some monster-coloured fingernails, like this. Oh, they're very scary. Now you can make them whatever colour you like, but I think that yellow looks rather good. So let's get some yellow paper or card, and start drawing with a black pen. Now we can cut these shapes out, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Yeah. Ooh. Now let's stick the fingernails onto the glove. We can use gloopy glue for this. There we go, all the fingernails are on, so we could add some really scary monster fur onto the hand as well, in a good monster colour. Now, you can choose whatever colour you like, but I think this brown looks rather good. Cut out a fur piece for the top of the hand and a smaller piece for each finger. We can now stick the fur onto the hand with gloopy glue. It's looking really good, isn't it? But we can also add some extra detail with a black pen to make our monster hand look really wrinkly and scary. Ooh. And how about adding some monster-like green blobs onto the back of the hand like this? Oh, that's going to make the hand look even scarier. So let's get some green tissue paper and we can just screw it up into a ball like that, and then just dunk it in some gloopy glue and then pop it onto our hand. Finally, we need to cut the end off an old sock. Here we go. Now this is going to be the sleeve to hide our hand inside. Now let's hide our hand inside and pick up our scary, monster-like rubber glove. Oh! There! Doesn't it look great? All you need to do is put your hand inside, roll down your sleeves, and you're ready to surprise your friends. And why not try some other hilarious rubber glove hands? How about the hand of a queen? Oh, thank you, thank you. It's made with cotton wool and sparkly gems. Or how about this spooky skeleton hand? It's made by painting white bones onto a black rubber glove. Because I feel like playing a game of hide and seek. Would you like to play as well? Oh, great! Now, I'll go off and hide, and then you can find me. Right, let's count to 5. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Come and find me! Oh, no, you're a bit cold. No, you're even colder still. Oh, I like this game. Oh, you're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Can you spot me? Yes, of course. You found me. I was here peeping over the top of the sofa the whole time. Oh, that gives me an idea. Let's try something.
Try making a peeping lid picture with a funny monster peeping out from behind a wall.
Let's make it! We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. 2 plastic flip-top lids. Some coloured paper. Some glue. Some paints. And a black pen. Phew. Whoa! Now, to make a peeping lid picture like this one here, start off with a piece of coloured paper. This is going to be our background. Now we need to make a wall. How about this brown? But make sure that this piece of paper is the same size as your background. That looks about right. What we're going to do now is cut a strip across here at an angle like this. But be careful because scissors are sharp. Oh, yes, they are. Place your wall at the bottom of the background. And now for your monster's head. take another piece of coloured paper and tear a rough arch shape. And now we can place our monster's head behind the wall, like that, and we can glue everything into place. Now, for the monster's hands, take a lighter shade of paper, like this green, and draw 3 sausage shapes for each hand. Now, make them slightly curved, like this. These are going to be the fingers. And we could even add fingernails by drawing small squares on a lighter, brighter piece of coloured paper. There, then cut it all out. Place the fingers and the fingernails on top of the wall like this, and then glue them down. Now let's give our monster some crazy monster hair. Now we do that by ripping out little triangles from coloured paper. Then glue them to the top of your monster's head. Now let's give this monster some peeping eyes. And for that, we need some old plastic lids that flip up like this. Now ask an adult to help you find some and thoroughly clean them out. Now you need to paint these lids with a special gloopy mixture made up of half paint and half gloopy glue. Now this will make sure that your paint will stick to your lid. Now remember to make a different gloopy mixture for each colour that you want to use. Choose whatever colours you like, but for now, let's paint
Dark green for the eyelids and white and orange for the eyeballs.
Let's get painting and then leave them to dry. When they're dry, carefully glue around the rim of each lid and stick them onto your monster's head.
And when it's all dry, you'll have a fantastic peeping monster picture. Who'll peep at you over the wall, stay asleep,
Or maybe even wink at you. And there are lots of other peeping lid pictures you can try too. Why not try a monster peeping out of a dustbin? Or even a baby peeping out from under the covers. It's up to you. You can make anything you like. But now, let's have another game of hide and seek. But this time, you can hide. All right, are you ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, coming. Ready or not? Now, where are you going to be? There you are. I found you.